Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Dungeons & Dragons 5e session as a Game Master. My name is Mikey. I will hopefully be taking you through a journey along with my future wife, my best friend, and his wife. It's just a small little adventure dungeon crawler I made for them. Jennifer is playing Nevaeh of Levi's, a druid Osmir searching for clues about her sister's death. Jalen is playing Drothanor, a drunken typhoon looking for nothing more than a good time. Claire, playing Utofo Glenkraken, a Triton, doing an internship abroad in the vast deserts. None of them have ever played D&D before, and I've never had to be the one in charge of the math and the encounters. Join us as we enter the Angel and the Vengeful Sea. Please leave comments below, and let me know what you thought of everyone, their characters, if I fudged some rolls or checks. Hey, I'm still learning, and I want to make this as much fun for my players as possible, so let's get started. Okay, do you guys see a black screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to move you in basically the order that you came in. So first, there was, hold on just a second, I lost all my people. Boglog Langa of the Boglog Landa, he came earlier, remember? He just ran off, he didn't give a fuck. So he's already up here at the beginning of the... And he's standing next to Vigilwreath, and you see Vigilwreath, like, talking to him, waving his arms around, and he's trying to just, like, talk to him about something, but you don't quite know yet. So the first to cross the bridge was... Do you remember who, guys? Do you remember who first crossed the bridge?
I'm pretty sure that it was...
It was Claire. Utofo made it across the bridge. She just tiptoed across it. It was nothing. So she comes in behind, and she'll stand about right here. And then after that was... Etta. He also... No, it was Helia. He makes it across the bridge like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nevaeh makes it across the bridge like it's nothing. Etta, a little bit of struggle, but he gets it. And then Jalen, slowly but surely, makes his way up from the rear, the Anus Destroyer.
That's pretty...
Okay. And also Throve. So Throve comes in, and he sees Vigilwreath talking to Boglog, and he knows that this is not a good conversation, so he runs over very quickly. Do you guys want to go straight to the entrance? Do you want to explore a little? What? Move your characters where they want to go.
Let's go straight up here.
Etta, still out of breath. Run.
Hey, you go for it.
Vigil! I brought him like you asked. Julia, slowly but surely, just walking up. He doesn't really care for Etta at all, and he's just kind of trying to make his way out. He just keeps walking up to the front. Okay.
Hey, that's my spot, you.
Helia, trying to be generous for once in his life, moves to the side. Alright, bro. Alright, just kind of moves out of the way.
What I fucking thought.
Alright. So you're all gathered around Vigilwreath and Boglog. I can't fucking say it.
Boglog of the Boglog.
Yes, exactly. That guy, Boglog. Just for short. His friends call him Boglog for short. And
Boglog.
he's standing in front of a bench, and it's got a pile of bones, but it's really like a pile of sand that has some bones sticking in and out of it, like a little skull and a femur. And he's ranting on saying, I know what I have to do. No, Vigilwreath, no. No. And you see him whip his robe to his side, this eccentric robe. He's an earth genie, so he has a lot of like trinkets and bullshit. And you see him flip his robe to the side, it's dark green, and he pulls out what looks like a key, and he immediately holds it over his head with two hands and shoves it into the sand. And just 45 degrees counterclockwise turns it. And there's this weird hum. And in an instant, you see the top of Boglog's head, which is bald and it's got like ornament, like paintings and stuff, starts to dissolve, and you realize that it's sand. And this whole body eventually crumbles into sand before you guys, And Vengeful puts his hands on his head and he says, I knew that was going to happen, and he wouldn't listen to me. By the way, Vengeful only has one arm, so he only has one good hand, so he can only really do one-handed actions. And he's holding it, and you can see his nub of a hand, and he wishes he could also rub his head, the other side of his temple, with the other hand that he doesn't have anymore. And he's just like, God, I told him that was not the answer to the puzzle. Why did he do that? And like I said, he just completely dissolves into sand before you guys.
He's fucked.
Yeah, Vengeful turns around and says,
Hey, he's fucked if I...
He's fuck-eyed. He got fuck-eyed. Yeah.
He got shit-horsed.
So you see the entrance to the pyramid, these big 2 stone pillars lighting the way up to the entrance, and then the entrance is, as you would think it would be, a pyramid. It's, triangular, square at the base, moving up in layers, smaller and smaller at the top. But right on the bottom layer is a small staircase that is enclosed, and at the end of it is a wooden bench that now has sand in it, and bones, and a key, and a big pile of what used to be bog sand in front of it as well. Drofnor walks up to it.
Let me throw this out there. Let's say I found a mason jar in that chest. Can I pick up Boglog's remains?
Well, let's see if you have a jar anyway. Go to your character sheet real quick and just see if you have anything that could honestly store it. You have a belt pouch, so you could take some of his ashes into your belt pouch.
Yeah, I want to take his remains.
Okay, go to your player sheet, and you need to add that in as just a side note or whatever. Just somewhere you need to make a note that you have Boglog ashes remains in them, okay?
Okay, I got you.
So, Vengeful says, I'm so glad Edda, the assistant to the regional light, was haste in his retrieval of you guys. You're the next set of travelers to enter, and until then we had known the secret to enter, but until just now, just a minute ago, the rocks that foretold the riddle have changed. And you see the 2 rocks next to you guys, the big boulders. You can see carvings in the side of them. Which one do you want to look at first, guys?
The one on the left.
The one what's left to you? You're gonna have to give me. There's one that has a blue icon and the one that has a red icon.
I walk up to the one with the blue icon.
Okay. Go to your character sheet. Tell me what you can read. Tell me what languages you know. You know Common, Thieves' Cant, and Infernal. So you cannot read it. I'm sorry, Jalen.
Fuck.
That's a bunch of fucking scratches.
Is there any primordial? Because Utopia knows that shit.
Primordial and what's that one?
Common.
Okay. So it is primordial. So Utofo, you read out to them. That better?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robbers and bandits alike, force will not allow you inside. No sacrifice, no treasures or bargain will turn you to the tide. Locks only open to those who have keys.
Okay. So I imagine that you're saying this out loud to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
And they all, Vengeful says, I'm so glad that there's someone that knows this freaking language. Utofo, you are a godsend.
You can say that again.
You have to work with Edela every day. I am so sorry. If you ever want to transfer, get a hold of me. We can work something out. What do you do now?
Read the other one. There's a red and a blue one. We just read the red one.
Read the red one.
So
Translate the blue one for us.
Okay, I'll translate the blue one.
Okay, she's gonna translate the blue one.
And you see the etchings are starting to kind of change a little bit in front of you, but they read out to you. Let's see. Can you read that?
Many more enter, less and less return. Turn the tumblers to the tide to grant access inside.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well,
knows that
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
fucking
understand.
take a nap.
Is like, this has been a different Vigil Reed says to you, "This is new. The riddle has been different. For the last 3 weeks, we have known the entrance and sent many people inside. This is new. What is the change of this?" And he kind of backs off a little bit, kind of just taken back. Throw is trying to console him and say, "Oh, it's okay. We'll figure it out together." Vigil Reed, they're good friends. They knew each other from college. There's like I said, there's the pyramid. There's small steps, and then on the bench is a pile of sand and bones with a key sticking in them. But when Boglog put the key in, he dissolved into sand.
You got me on this one, Mikey.
Okay, Jalen, I'm gonna give you a little behind the curtains. I advise you to give away all those items that you took out of the treasure chest. They weren't meant for you, you freaking greedy asshole.
Who did I give them to?
They weren't meant for you.
Who are they meant for?
You get the set of keys. Who do you want to give the set of keys to? You gave the tiny squid to Utofo, and I just now put it in her inventory, so now she can see that. You have the tiny pyramid.
Okay,
you should be able to see that in your handouts. You still have a set of keys.
Is that Edda?
Huh?
Is Jennifer Edda?
No, Jennifer's Nevea.
Okay, Nevea. I walk out and I'm just like, "Hey, this shit's getting awful heavy. Would you like to hold it for a spell for me?"
Jennifer, how do you respond?
Sorry, I kind of missed that.
Okay, so Jalen is offering you one piece of the treasure that he found in the base camp. He's got all this like stuff. He's got a set of keys, and he's got chivalry notes and a geometric glass lens. And he's saying, "This is all heavy shit, and I don't want to carry this anymore."
Yeah, I'm tired of carrying it.
Okay, yeah, I'll carry something.
What do you want to take? A set of keys, chivalry notes, geometric glass lens.
The notes.
The notes? They're okay, they're chivalry notes. So they're basically like, "Open the door for ladies. Always say please and thank you."
What else did you say? I'm sorry.
A set of keys. There's 5 keys with a bronze, basically like a fob, basically like a keychain, whatever, that has like an alien-like symbol. And a geometric glass lens that has lots of like repeating patterns and kaleidoscopes.
Then I guess I'll probably take the keys.
Okay, so I'll give you the keys.
Okay.
What do you want to do with the keys?
What can I do with the keys?
Well, okay, so you did see. Just by the way, Jalen, I'm going to go ahead and give the chivalry notes to Edda, just so we're clear, because those are for him. He's been interested in them since you've got them. He kind of saw a few little clips of them, and was like, "I kind of want those." But so now Nevea has a set of keys, 5 keys, and you previously just saw Boglog put keys into the set of sand. And he turned them, and then he immediately turned into sand. But he pulled those keys from his own vest, from his own cloak. He had these keys already on him, and he tried it.
Spoon feed us, Mikey. I'm fucking lost.
Put the keys into the sand. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, I guess.
Okay. Jennifer, you walk up to the bench, the wooden bench, with a pile of sand and bones on it, and the key that Boglog stuck in it. And nervously, you just shove the key right in and you turn it.
Okay.
You also start dissolving into sand.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. But this sand is just a little different. It has like this weird purpley tint to it. Just kind of like, this isn't the exact same sand that that became of Boglog. It's a little different, okay?
Okay.
So don't be scared. The set of keys falls. They fall out of Nevaeh's hand, and they're dropped on the ground in front of the stone, in front of the benches, and they're just laying there.
Okay.
And then I walk up and I'm just like, I think I know which key we're supposed to use.
Okay. Edda says, "Are you sure? I don't know about this. I didn't see anything about this in the chivalry notes."
Well, let me look through those chivalry notes real quick. If there's one thing Drathnor knows, it's chivalry.
I don't believe that.
I don't either, to be honest.
So, Drathnor, do you try another key? The key that Nevaeh had tried also turned into sand, so it just dissolved. Are you going to try another key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another key.
All right, so you move up to it as well. And how do you stick the key in? How do you do it? Give me a description. What's it like?
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it. Turn it real slow.
And I'm turning it so slowly.
So slowly.
I'm making sweet love to the lock with my key.
In that, because I don't think that Drathnor honestly knows how to talk in his own head. All of it is expelled out verbally. So you heard all of that, guys. You heard him say, "I'm making sweet love to it," as he turns the keys.
The voice in Drathnor's head speaks out loud, too.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, Jalen, but if you're going to have to speak in your head, you're going to have to tell me it, because your character doesn't understand the difference between speaking in your head and verbally speaking it.
Yeah, like he honestly is afraid of the voice in his head, so he just says it out loud.
He just says it out loud, yeah. Okay, so you stick it in there real slow and gentle, like, you know, being real observant to the sand's needs, yeah. And you turn the key. And you also, but this time, slowly and sensually dissolve into sand. Again, the keys fall. The key that Drathnor used has just also been dissolved into sand. This sand pile is getting pretty good size in front of this.
It's a considerable amount of sand.
It's a considerable amount of sand. Helia, annoyed with the situation, he walks up furiously and just grabs the keys off the ground, and he says, "I'm tired of playing around," and he stuffs it in. He sticks it in, and he violently turns it to the left.
Did he spit on it first?
He spit on it a little bit just for that extra velocity. And you see his character also just dissolve into sand in front of you. Maybe just a little bit of spit. I can't, like, you don't know that it's spit for sure, or maybe just a little sweat, but there's a little bit of liquid next to his sand.
The key is moist. We'll leave it at that.
The key is a little moist. Vigil Wreath, seeing all of this, is freaking the fuck out. He's like, holy shit, I just let these 4 people dissolve into sand in front of me. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna tell I sent things out to the kingdoms. How am I gonna tell the kingdom of whatever that they're dead? He's freaking. You see, Utofo, you're very curious by this, because you don't think that it's necessarily bad. You only can go by what you've seen. You've seen that the light of the sand is a little bit different when the keys were used from the key set that Jalen found. And there's 2 keys left. Which do you pick, right or left?
The right one.
The right one, because it's right is right? Yeah.
Right is right.
The
right
correct.
Right. So you go up there, and how do you put the key in?
I slowly wrap my fingers.
Ooh. Well, the sand slowly wraps its way out of your body into dissolving, and you again fall into this huge pile of sand that everyone before you has also fallen into.
Fuck.
Etta, seeing the last key on the ground. Oh boy, they forgot their keys. He walks up. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in this sand or in this sand. And he grabs the last key off the ground with the alien symbol, and he sticks it in the pile of sand that you guys have become, and he's just kind of poking it back and forth a little bit, and he's like, nothing's happening, I don't feel anything. Poking it.
It's just like a hot dog in a hallway for him.
Yeah. So he quickly turns around and accidentally, in his quick turn, he slices the key through not the mountain of sand that you guys have become, but the small pile of sand that had Balrog's key in it and the little bit of bones. So he slices it through it, and he says, oh no! And he also becomes sand. So you've all become sand, and it's all disappeared. And it's real dark for a little while, and you just don't really know what's going on until you all kind of just like wake up for a second. So let's see, who was the first to make it through? It was Drothnor. Drothnor came in. You awake on the ground. Can you see anything, Jay?
No, I can't.
No.
Okay. Can you now?
No.
No? Really?
No.
Okay. Dang it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But what about your character, Drothnor?
I don't see Drabnor.
Okay, let me try again. Let me take him off and then pull him back in. So, Utofo, you awaken to this and you see all of your friends around. Not really your friends. You don't really know them. You don't really care. The only one you honestly know is Etta, because...
These people.
Yeah. Do you see your character now, Jalen?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Cool. So Jalen makes it through first. He hits the ground, wakes up, and is like, well, this seems kind of familiar in the way that everything's been going on lately.
And I puke.
Still, just a little bit of puke from the fall. Etta stumbles to his feet. Helia kind of pushes himself up and comes up. And Nevaeh just pushes herself off the ground, wipes the dust off her robes, and you're all just looking around in this newly found. So you're not dead. You all didn't turn into sand in front of you, thank God. So what do you do now?
Aye, there's fucking skeletons behind me.
Well, they're not skeletons just yet. They're just kind of wandering around. They haven't really noticed you. If you want to go up and initiate a fight, that's you, and I'll give you advantage rolls.
Okay.
For initiating fights with the skeletons, I'm not seeing it.
You don't see skeletons?
Is this fucking shit all the way over here?
Oh, where the fuck? Okay, that's... Okay.
So we walk towards that. Walk me towards that.
You want to go over here?
Do you see... Oh! Are you guys going to interact with the skeleton?
I'd like to.
Okay, so I need you all to roll d20s. Well, I guess who's over there? Utofo and Nevaeh. I need you two to roll d20s.
Okay.
Okay, any modifiers?
You can add a wisdom modifier.
Wisdom.
It'll be -1.
Okay, well that sucks.
Okay, so whatever she rolls, just -1 to it.
Let me
10.
just ask though, the input value is at 0?
So
Yeah,
Clara
what
rolled
does it say
a
on your
9.
sheet?
What?
What does it say on your sheet for your intelligence modifier?
Oh, Claire rolled a 1. Claire rolled a 1.
No, she didn't. She rolled a 10.
Okay, so add 1. I didn't add the intelligence modifier.
Okay. So you have an 11?
Yeah, it's an 11.
Okay.
What did you say?
Your intelligence modifier.
Okay. No. Wait, what? Okay, but
It's
the input value, what do I put for the
What does
input
it say on
value?
your intelligence modifier? It should say on the left of your character sheet.
No, I get that, but like, is that for the input value?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, damn, nat 20. Nice. Nicely done. So you
Damn.
actually have a 21. Like, if you roll a 20, that means that's the best you could do. If you roll a 1, that means that's the worst you could do. So, Utofa, you You rolled a 10,
10
and you
plus
see
one.
this floating skull going through the air, kind of dipping and bobbing in this big dark room that you haven't quite really explored. And the floating skull kind of dips past you and says, "Go fuck yourself!"
Go fuck yourself.
And then as it does that, it kind of hops up and down another time or two and goes past Neve and says, "Your mother sucks cocks in hell." Bobs off again. What do you guys want to do with this? You can fight it if you want to.
I'm trying to fight it.
You want to fight it? Okay. So that means that you need to roll initiative. Do you see the initiative on your little button icons?
Yeah.
Claire's fighting it too.
Claire,
She
you're
said.
gonna get into this. You're gonna fight this too. Oh, Jennifer rolled that 20. She will definitely
She's
go
rolling
first.
20s all fucking day, I swear.
Yeah, you got dice.
Okay, Claire rolled a 5.
Okay, I rolled a 6, so it's gonna go Jennifer, the skull, Claire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, what do you want to do first?
I'm trying to attack.
Okay, so you need to roll. Do you have a basic attack button, just by chance?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Okay, give me 2 seconds because Hannah's at the door.
15.
Oh dang, she rolled a 14, a 15. Okay, so what happens is I roll a 1d20 versus the AC of the monster. She rolled a 14, and the AC of this monster is probably like 10. Like nothing.
Hey, sorry, it's still there.
Hold on. Okay, so the AC of this monster is, yeah, it's an 8. So she definitely hits, but she rolled also a 1d8, so she only did 1 damage.
It's alright, we're getting there.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're definitely getting there.
Alright, Claire, you want a basic attack?
Sure.
Alright, Claire's basic attack.
Okay, Claire, you rolled a 7.
An 8.
Oh, no, you did. No, it's your 1d20 versus AC to hit. So it's 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you don't hit. I'm sorry. My guy is going to go ahead and he is going to roll a 1d4 for attack to Claire because she was the last person to attack. So he's aggroed to her. You pissed him off, even though you didn't hit him. He has no modifiers. And he rolls a
Did you
1.
minus his health?
Huh? Oh,
Did
wait,
you
I'm sorry.
subtract
I didn't do my roll to hit.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 1, so I didn't hit you. There's no way that your armor class is a 1. There's no way. So I didn't hit you. So it cycles back around to Jennifer.
I don't know. You're good.
Yeah.
What do I do?
You will roll a d20. Roll basic attack. Hit basic attack. We can do that again.
Okay.
You rolled a 15. You absolutely hit him for 8 damage. And
Fuck yeah.
oh, this floating skull is not doing well. It's really not. Like it's not bouncing as high in the air. Excuse me. And it's just not. It's not as high up in the air. It's not bouncing around. It's not saying any really perverse and bad things to you anymore. It's just like, fuck you. It doesn't have much left. Claire, make a roll. You need your basic attack, so you need a d20. 18. A 1d8 for damage. You absolutely murder this thing in the ground. Tell me how you want to just ruin this. How you want to murder this thing. However you want to do it. Give me some role play to it on, like, I walk up and I smash its skull.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. You walk up and you smash its skull into 1,000 pieces, and all the skull pieces disintegrate in a just very whispered, very, very whispered words. It says, "That's not over, bitch."
And then it says, "Go fuck yourself."
Go fuck yourself. Into the distance. So that floating skull is gone. Good job, guys. I will add you some experience points later. Huh? You that was probably the easiest thing, not only on this floor, but in this entire dungeon. So enjoy that. That was a good win. Easy wins.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so Etta, he started kind of looking around, and he sees is this big, giant pool. Like, it's not a very deep pool, you know, kind of like 2 feet at most. But
It's like a wading pool.
It's huge. It's probably 100 feet long. And it's got a thin line of a scarab holding a circular object above it, the scarab's head. And you see on the ends of each... Can you see the pool fairly well?
Yeah.
Clearly?
Hey, Mikey.
Okay.
Hey, Mikey.
Okay, what?
Hey, let's just do like a couple more things, then Claire has to go to bed.
Okay. So you see the pool in front of it, and then there's 2 whirlpools on each side. This room is made of rock and boulder. There's an elevated side on the far left of the room, and there's an even bigger boulder. And Tofo can see that there's actually some writing on it.
Do you want to interpret it? Can you try to interpret it?
Okay. So Tofo walks over there, and she sees... Hold up. What is the... Did you do that?
No.
No, I don't know why the rock has a health bar, but that's okay. I'll fix that later. Okay, map layer. Do you see that?
Release the creature of salty waters. Down and down it goes. Where it stops, no one knows.
Okay, that's all that rock says. What do you want to do with this? You see the 2 whirlpools.
The thing I gave you in the jar.
The squid. Get the
Oh,
squid
yeah,
out.
the squid. Great. So, which whirlpool do you want to put the squid in?
The left one.
The left one. So, I'm assuming that would mean in a cardinal direction west?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So, you walk over there. If you want to move your character for me, that'd be great, because I'm going back through layers. You go in, you walk up to the edge of it, and you just drop it in. You just, any sort of ceremonial thing. Do you want to talk to the... Because you can talk to the little squid.
Have a nice trip.
As you let go, he says, "Please, no, don't force me!"
Sorry, bye.
And swirls down the whirlpool. You see the scarab kind of outline in the bottom of the pool glow purple, and you see it glow that purple light again, and it comes around and it shatters again, and the next thing you know, in the purple shatter arrives a Merrow. Hold on just a second, let me move it up to a plane that you can see it. You see a Merrow.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. So I need everybody to roll initiative. Who is that? Who rolled the 1? Jennifer? Oh my god, honey, I'm sorry, but you're gonna go last. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You are absolutely gonna go last.
No, I fucked it. I'm sorry.
I need everybody to roll a d20. Jay. I need you and Claire both to roll a d20.
Okay, this is my roll.
Okay. So you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is Claire's roll.
An 18.
Damn.
Woo! Okay, and let's see what Etta rolled. An 18 as well. Helia, what does he roll? Don't move your character, Jalen. I saw that. He rolls a 15. So, in every combat, it's a round. So what'll happen is Etta will go first. I'll add a turn to him. And then Utofo goes next. I'll add a turn to her. My Merrow will go after that. And then what was it? Jalen. Yeah. Or Helia, then Jalen, and then Jennifer.
I go last, basically.
No, Jennifer goes last. You rolled a 2.
Oh.
Sorry. You can move up to 30 feet. Every square is 5 feet, so you can add it out, or you can hold Q and drag your character, and it'll tell you how many feet you moved. you get one action and reaction. So, like, as an example, let's see, who is going first? What did we decide was?
Probably Claire.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it was Utofo. Utofo goes, or not Utofo, Etta goes first. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm clearing shit. So Etta sees this, and in his reaction, he decides that he is going to run over to the Merrow. But he can only move 30 feet. Okay. So Utofo, you are close enough. You can make an attack, you can run away, you can use a spell, whatever you see in your macro bar up there, you can basically use.
Attack.
Basic attack. You have a javelin, I think. Wait, hold on. What do you have?
Yes.
Okay, basic attack. Yeah, use your basic attack. What you got? A 3. I'm sorry, you did not hit it. So then the next one in line is my Merrow. And since the closest is Utofo, it is going to try to attack her. It's aggroed to her. So I'm going to roll my bite attack, which does 12. What's your armor class? Ooh, 10. I do hit you.
Shit.
I'm going to fudge it just to be nice because this is your first roll. It literally took all your life points. But I'm going to give you 1.
9.
You can have 1 to stand on.
Why is it changing all her numbers, Mikey?
I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Damn it. Okay,
You do it. You change it.
I
You
will.
change
Give
it.
me just a second.
Okay.
Because I've got it set weird that it picks up all of the exact same bar, and I'm like, but no, don't do that. Actually, oh, no, I was wrong. Okay, since that was a mistake, your AC, your armor class is actually a 13. It doesn't hit you. Okay, cool. So Utofo blocks the attack at the last second as Helia comes up all the way across from the other side of the room. He's going to try to get in there and just see what's going on. And then the next would be Jalen. Jalen, roll me an attack. It just says 1d8. You need to roll a 20 to see if you hit.
Oh.
And if you, okay, by the way, guys, if you describe to me how you're going to attack, like if you're like, I'm going to do a dot, I'm going to do a James Bond roll and then shoot my crossbow, I'll give you plus things for that. Like add your dexterity modifier or whatever it may be, just to give it kind of a better chance. The more you describe, the more I can give to you and the more I can give back. Okay?
I'm gonna sneak behind the lass.
Okay, you're in the water. Again, roll me a 20. Roll me a 20 plus, let's say, nothing. You get a 13. So,
Hold on.
What's
my modifier?
You do hit, so you roll, where'd it go? Where's your roll say? A 6?
Which, do I need to do basic attack?
No, you did it. You used your roll 20, and then you got up. What was your,
I want to stab it with my rapier.
Okay, roll it. I'm gonna ignore that d20 since we already rolled another one and it said you made it. So you did rolling 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. So you rolled a 5 plus 2, 7.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take 7 hit points off.
And I'm just kind of waiting in the water.
Yeah, just kind of waiting in the water. Nevaeh, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use my flame cantrip. Can I use that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Can hold up into your... Okay, so with ranged spells, you roll a d20 plus 5 versus the AC to hit. But I also have to roll a DC save because it was a magic attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that real quick. I'm not going to show you what it is. Oh, I rolled poorly. I rolled a 9, so I did not make it. So now you're rolling 1d8 fire damage. So I take another 3 off, and I'm burning. And I'll take another 3 off for every round that I go through. The next would be back to Etta. He is still too far to actually do anything, but he's huffing and panting again like he was. I'll save you guys. I'll help. I'm coming, you Tofo.
Oh gee,
Jeez.
Drathmore.
Oh jeez. He doesn't make it in time. He's still too far away to honestly make any sort of attack. And then we go back to you, Tofo. What do you do?
Do you want to attack?
Yeah, I'll attack again.
Okay, she's gonna basic attack.
Okay. Oh, you rolled a 7. You didn't hit it. It's just the Merrow. This big. It's almost like a snake character. Just kind of slithers out of the way of your attack at the last second. And again, this Merrow is getting mad. You guys are hitting it. It's been hit with fire damage now, so it's like, I don't like fire. Don't do that. But it also has Utofo in front of it and Drothnor behind her. And she's starting to realize, like, I'm getting surrounded very, very, very quickly. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to try to hit Drothnor just to kind of, you know, cover her back. And she's going to use her bite attack.
Oi.
You don't get to move. So I rolled a 15, so I'm probably going to hit you. What's your AC?
What do you mean by AC? Armor class is 13.
Okay, so I definitely hit you for 6 damage.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know that you do have a potion in your bag that you can use.
Yeah,
some of you may know Cure Wounds, Jennifer, and I think maybe Tofo. But you can cure wounds. You can help your party out. Okay. So next is Helia, and
just hit Drothnor.
he's seen how bad you're doing. He's seen that you just got bit up by this Merrow. It's taken a good chunk out of you, and he's running. He's coming in to save you for some reason he still doesn't understand yet. Drothnor, back to you. What do you do? Describe it to me.
Hey, this dumb bitch just hit me. I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
It turns around. Did you call me a dumb bitch?
Yeah, I did. What about it?
Okay, roll. Jalen.
Oh fuck.
A 6. No, you can't.
Why do these dice suck so damn
Okay.
bad?
Neither of you hit. Oh my goodness. So you guys are just taking blows at this thing over and over again, and it's just blocking it from one side. Its scales just tosses your sword off. It doesn't mean shit to hit. Edda is furiously panicking at this because he sees Utofo and it sees Drothnor just wailing on this Merrow that appeared out of the whirlpool, and he can see that you guys aren't doing shit, and he knows that he has to get in there and try to do something. So he gets right up in its face, and it decides to use his javelin. He's just gonna chuck that motherfucker. Oh, it rolled a 22. So this 22, it reaches 5 feet. It does a 1d6 plus 3 for piercing damage, and so it does 5 damage against this.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, it's wobbling a little bit more now. The Merrow's kind of like, I don't like being stabbed with javelins. That's not fun. Utofo, it's back to you. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
No.
Go over to
Run away.
Go over to your character sheet, and you should have some spells.
Why did I get skipped?
Did you get skipped? You did. That's weird. I was doing it by a turn order thing, but I'll just go ahead and add it in after this.
You want to just basic attack?
Musical instruments. What's that mean?
Oh.
What's it say?
Tools. I have musical instruments.
I don't think you'll want that right
But I
now.
don't need that, yeah.
Okay, so the Merrow is getting angrier and angrier. You can see it just foaming at the mouth. Its big sharp teeth and long snake tail. What are you going to do?
Attack.
Attack? Okay, do it. See what you can do. An 11. What, do you have a modifier?
For what?
Okay, if you can describe to me how you're going to attack it, I will let you add your plus modifier. It needs to be +2 to hit. So, do you have a +2 athletics? Do you have +2 acrobatics?
Yeah, she has +2 athletics. She dives.
Okay, she dives and...
dives over here and attacks.
Okay, so I will say that it hits for the sake of just moving this along.
For the sake of us not getting fucked.
Yeah, so it hits, and you do 5 damage to it again. So you're chunking it down slowly, but it's getting there. Can you guys see the health bar dropping as I go?
We can't see the Merrow's health bar.
You can't see the Merrow's health bar. Okay.
No.
Let me adjust that for you guys.
That would be nice.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
you're doing damage. Don't get me wrong. You're doing damage. All right. So Utofo goes, I'm sorry for whatever reason I don't understand the turn order thing quite yet. It's still kind of strange working out, but okay. So, Jennifer, what do you do?
I'm trying to use a spell. How do I do that?
Okay, what does your spell say?
Where do I find it?
What is it? It can either be on... Okay, you have a flame cantrip.
Okay.
Or do you have other spells like Cure Wounds? Which would be on your character sheet.
Jesus.
Just a second.
Let's see. You have... Where did it go? Where's your spell book at, honey?
I fucking don't know.
It should be in your handouts.
Okay, I'm looking at it, but I don't know where to find it.
Okay. So, a spell attack modifier is you roll your d20 and you'll add 5 to it. And my character has to make the spell save of a 13 or over. You can, if you use it as a aggressive, attack spell. You can use Bless, which ranges 30 feet. You can bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range, and a target can make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving roll. So, if you decided to cast Blessed on Jalen, he can add a 1d4 to his attack. So he makes the hit, he gets an 8, he can roll another 1d4 and add that to his attack. Okay. You can use Enchantment, which you can speak a 1-word command to a creature that you can see within range, and basically tell it, sit, boy. That's the equivalent of it.
I'm sorry, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I know that's exactly what you're thinking because we've been watching Inuyasha. You can also use Cure Wounds, which you touch a creature, you touch hands with them like Venture Brothers. You go, touch hands, and you touch it. And it regains a 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Hey, Mikey.
Yes.
Hey, we're going to have to get off here. Claire's got to go to bed.
Okay. We will pick back up here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Or you can play her.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I
just kind of want to finish this fight. Just kill off this creature and then...
Oh, this fight could take a while.
It's really not. She can go to bed. Don't get me wrong. This Merrow's going down. It's getting weaker and weaker.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put my headphones on.
Okay.
You can say. Okay.
You have to do her character, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. And Jennifer, you can also use Inflict Wounds, which you will, on a target, it takes 3 d10s of damage. So you could do up to 30 damage in one roll.
If I do what?
If you do your Inflict Wounds, it's a first level necromancy. You have to be in touching range, and so you get up to it, you touch the creature, and it takes 3d10 worth of damage.
Okay, but how do I get close enough to do that? I don't understand.
Let's see. You can move 30 feet at a time. You can cross the water if that makes you, but I don't think it'll still get you there in time.
Okay. I guess I'm kind of confused. If I use a basic attack, is it actually going to hit it, or is it going to...
It depends on the range of the attack.
Okay.
Most
'cause I'm
attacks
kinda
are within
far.
5 feet, so you have to be pretty close. Or if
Okay,
you have
cool.
like a crossbow or a bow or like
Okay,
something
but
you
what
can
if I use my
throw.
sling?
Your cantrip flame?
No, my sling.
Oh, sling. I'm sorry, sling. Okay, so use your sling. It'll make it.
Okay, I clicked on it, but it's not doing anything.
I can click it. Okay. Did it do it for you? No?
I mean, it rolled dice, like I could hear the sound, but I can't see anything.
Okay. So with a flame cantrip, what happens is you hold this flame in your hand, and
Right.
it can either be used as like a projectile, you can throw it at someone, or you can just hold it for 10 minutes for kind of like light. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm definitely trying to like throw flame at this bitch.
Okay, cool. So I need you to roll a 1d20 and then add 5 to it. Okay.
Okay, roll a d20 and add 5
Yes.
to the
Whose
modifier.
phone's going off?
It's mine. I'm so sorry. It's my mom.
Okay, so you rolled your d20.
Okay, but nothing's coming up. Like,
What does it say in the chat?
It's nothing. It's like it's showing that I clicked the roll d20, but it's not doing anything.
What the heck?
Okay, wait. Okay, no. So for the input value, do I put 0?
Is it say input or modifier?
Input.
1.
I put 1. Okay. And then for the modifier, you said I put
0. Oh, no, put +5. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
I can add it later.
Oh my god, it didn't let me do anything. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you rolled a 12 +5, 17. You definitely hit this thing.
Okay, cool.
And it doesn't like fire. So now I need you to roll a 1d8 for fire damage. And it's also going to take another 3 from the fire that someone hit it with earlier.
You said roll 1d8?
Yes.
It just says roll d8. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I just click submit. No modifier or anything?
No modifier.
Okay.
Ooh, you did 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guys see its health bar depleting? It's really, really getting there. And it's starting to get mad. So the Merrow roars and it kind of shakes the caves a little bit. And it says, I will not die here! And it's going to claw the nearest person and Jalen.
Oh shit. Sorry, Jalen.
So it's gonna make a claw attack at you.
Let me drop my potion first.
Well, okay. It didn't hit you anyway. Your armor class is what? What's your AC?
13.
13. It didn't hit. So it comes roaring at you, and it just kind of misses. You just kind of like low-key move out of the way a little bit, and it just claws the ground, drags its claws through this, pool. It's tearing it up. So next is Helia. And again, he's still so far away, and he's just trying to make his way over to the battle, but everything keeps moving around him. He's treading through the water. I don't know if he has a ranged attack. Let me look just real quick.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to go now?
Okay, so I have a turn order, and I think it's just super jacked. Okay?
I can see the turn order on my screen, but like I don't fucking understand it.
Okay, so I'm gonna Helios right now, right? Or Helia, and then it would be Drothnor. That Spectre's not real.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then, okay. I think that's right. I think I added an extra for Nevaeh that I need to take away.
Okay.
It was to make up for the one that you missed. Okay. So Helia gets over there, and he's not really concerned that Jalen is just kind of getting his ass kicked. He's just like, whatever. Like, this kid's a fucking idiot anyway. That's what he gets. But he pulls out his crossbow. He's kind of like Van Helsing in a weird kind of, that kind of way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to have to use my crossbow.
Yeah, he pulls out his crossbow, and he takes just straight aim at this Merrow. And rolls a 19. Okay, so the Merrow's not looking at him because of he's just the Merrow is like attacking Drathnor over and over again. Drathnor just barely keeps moving out of the way. Within that last scratch that Drathnor managed to move out of the way, Helia pulls out his crossbow and just pops one off right in the back of the head of this Merrow. But the Merrow only takes a few hits of damage. But now it turns its head around and it looks at Helia and screams, "You're fucking next!" Okay. So now it's not looking at you, Drathnor. What do you do?
I pull out my crossbow.
You pull out your crossbow. What do you do with that crossbow?
I shoot its fucking head.
Where do you shoot it in the head? Cool. Okay. Roll me your D20. It should say crossbow attack up there, right?
Nope.
It doesn't say crossbow?
No.
Okay. Roll a D20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so did you honestly just roll a 1? Is that what that
Yeah.
says?
No, I didn't.
No, that's exactly what it says. So it says 1. So you pull out your crossbow, and you're getting ready to take aim at the back of this Merrow's head after it's completely forgotten about you. This could be your opportunity. And you drop the arrow. You drop the bolt right into the water, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And you got to start picking it up out of the water.
Oh shit.
And it's a whirlpool, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah, the whirlpool is still in effect, by the way, so you better catch that quick. So, Edda, he's finally, after running across this room, made it up close enough to fight anything and anyone, and he gets right up into the Merrow's face and he says, "You can't act like this, it's rude!"
It's rude.
He's gonna throw another javelin at it. And makes a 14, which does hit this thing, and it does 9 damage.
Dude.
So, Edda sees the javelin go in, and he says, "Yes!" and kind of does the whole, arm down, "Yes, I did it."
He does
to
the
himself, but he
floss
does
thing.
it just loud enough that everybody else kind of hears it. Okay. I think I either skip you now, Jennifer, or I skip you one more turn later. It's you.
Why am I getting skipped? I'm so confused.
I don't know. I don't know how I added
Because
up
I keep getting skipped, and I don't
the
understand.
turn order wrong. I don't know what happened. Do you want to go for it? I'll let you go for it. We'll figure this out
Now I'm trying
later.
to use my flame cantrip again.
You're trying to use your flame cantrip again. Okay, cool. You rolled a 2. So
No.
you try to hold this cantrip up again, and it just kind of putters out. The chaos going around you, your mind's not really focusing in on it, and you don't really. There's too many things going on at once that you couldn't focus on the cantrip.
Well, that sucks.
You Tofo. Okay, Tim Allen. Utofo is standing in the waterfall, and that's fine because she's a Triton. But Jalen, if you get your character any closer, I'm going to make you swim your way out.
I'll move down here.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Okay, so you are in range to attack. What do you do?
Hold on, let me,
If you go over to her character sheet, it should have some better attacks. I don't know why hers didn't get modded in. Yeah, she has a rapier, a short sword, a dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna use my, dagger.
Okay, your dagger does, 1d20 plus 4.
So modifier +4.
Yes.
Okay.
What was it? 12?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, so you definitely hit this thing. And now you need to do a 1d4 of piercing damage. What does it say? It's behind my screen. 4! God dang it! Okay, so the Merrow is getting real fucked up, and it's starting to wobble a little bit as it goes. and kind of just like losing its balance, and its eyes are almost to the point of rolling into the back of its head, but it's still angry and still trying to mummer curse words under its breath. You fucking shit fuckers, don't. Yeah, just trying anything. Okay, so
We go get fucked up.
you did go just a minute ago, right, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this one, and I think it'll all be back on right track.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
the Merrow is, like I said, just wobbling, and it's just trying for anything. The last thing that attacked it was Utofo. So it's gonna go ahead and just blindly harpoon it. It's had a harpoon in its hand. It's gonna harpoon it, throw it at as hard as it can, and roll a 19. So. Okay, I roll 2d6s, and it came out to be 5. So I'm going to take 5 hit points away from Utofo. That hurt. That stuck her real good, but she is a Triton. She's used to these kind of attacks. She knows that if I just pull it out directly as the way it came, it'll be fine. Helia, he's moving in, and he decides that he doesn't necessarily want to get any closer, and he's going to go ahead and decide to throw a flame cantrip. He has a flame cantrip as well. It's a ranged attack, and it can go within 60 feet. And okay, so I have to make a dexterity throw for the character, or it takes a 1d8 of damage. So I'm going to make mine, and if it makes it under 13, it's going to get hit. I'll let you guys see, just so we can have some fun. Oh, god damn it, it rolled a 3. So it's definitely going to get hit for 1d8 of damage. Let's see what it's got. Let's see what we got. 3. Oh my god. So this Merrow is so close that it's drooling. That it is covered in blood down its face. It's disoriented. There's been too many attacks from too many different ways, and it doesn't know how to even handle this anymore. Drofnar, you're next.
I am gonna finish this bitch off.
Okay.
I'm gonna rapier it.
You probably need to move a little closer. Close enough. Okay, you're gonna rapier it. Okay, well, you rolled a 1. So you pulled out your rapier, and
+4,
since you ran
+4.
across the water, and it's been all tore up and shit, you kind of just slip and fall on your face.
Damn it.
That's what you say when you come out of the water. Damn it.
Fuck.
And he sees this. He sees this happen to you, and he says, "Don't worry, I'll save you. I have one last javelin, guys." And he fucking chucks it like he should. And he rolls a 14, and he hits it for 4 damage. It needed 1. He throws this javelin straight through the heart of the Merrow, and you hear the thud, and after the thud of the javelin piercing the heart, the Merrow flops forward and just drops on its face. There you go. You fucking beat it.
That was hard as fuck.
Yeah. So I just want to give you a quick range of. So you see the Merrow's body start slowly, kind of purpley blue smoke forming off, and the bones are only exposed left. But then the bones start kind of doing the same thing, and as all of it's dissolved, the pool that you are all actually standing in now is glowing bright white. And it's shaking underneath you, just and the white light starts glowing harder and harder and harder until eventually it breaks, and you all get thrown into the next level, the next area of the place. Give me just a second, and I will drop your characters in, and then we can end the session here. Well, it looks like the party lives again. They make it through another day. The The initial challenge of getting into the pyramid seemed to overwhelm them. That's my part as a DM, to make the riddles and challenges interesting but beatable. I see after listening to this that there's a couple issues with combat order and your checks that I made them roll. We were all moving through this round pretty quick. We had a long day before we came and recorded this. But they, after a little bit of spoon feeding, made it through, got into the first level of the pyramid to find this giant open room with a big wading pool filled with water, not very deep water, and 2 whirlpools. Utofo decides to drop down the squid she had previously found, and that squid is probably gone forever. I was hoping to give it to her later, but it's just not going to happen. I was going to try to give it to her as a little companion, but she flushed it down the drain happily. After that, the party fought a Merrow. It's spelled M-E-R-R-O-W, Merrow. And they struggled with it a little bit. Rolled a couple 1s, a couple 2s. I think a nat 20 shows up once or twice in this one. But it was a lot of fun, and if you guys want to find out what happens on the next level of this dungeon, the Angel and the Vengeful Sea, you'll catch us next week. Can't wait. Thanks for listening. Hello everyone, thank you for listening to... Oh, I should have said ahoy, shouldn't I? Ahoy, everyone!
Oh, you already fucked it up.
I already fucked it up.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you for listening to this most recent episode, and welcome to a new segment of the show where we will thank our Patreon subscribers. Oh, I didn't come up
He
with
said thank and heavy sarcastic quotes.
He's doing the quotes. He's doing the air quotes. I didn't come up with a name for this. Roll call? Do you want to call it that? Or,
For sure.
This is, again, working title. Okay, so let's just get down to brass tacks. We are going to do this...
Get down to what?
Brass tacks?
What the fuck? What?
It's a tax on brass. How much
What?
brass do you have?
I've never heard that.
Brass tax.
I
Really?
actually have a lot of brass.
Oh god, you're gonna get a hefty tax. You have to read 2 names.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
So we are gonna read out our first tier level Patreon subscribers. Say a big thank you to them. First off, we have the very first one, a good friend of the show, Evan Hanley. He was the very first Patreon we had.
Aww.
He's so sweet. Thank you, Evan. Hand job. We really appreciate that money. You handing that money into my wallet.
Oh, snap.
I think he's gonna hear this, or he's gonna even try.
I'm gonna...
I think he'll listen because he knows his name's coming.
No, I'll say I'm just gonna throw this out there and say he's not gonna listen, so fuck you, Evan.
Thanks, Evan. Next we had... Who was it? Oh, I have it up here. I'm opening the wrong tab. Philip Pierce. Phil Pierce is also a good old friend of mine. He is filling our wallets. Oh, that's the same joke. I just used the same joke twice. He's filling our hearts with appreciation. Yeah.
Puns.
Pulled it around, puns. Thank you, Philip, so much. He was the first $5 one as well. He's gonna receive the...
Hey, don't say how much they did.
Oh,
god damn it.
I mean, $5x dollars. It's five times something dollars that he...
Yeah.
But okay, but for the level 2 Patreon subscription is $5, just for clear. You get a little thing that we just did. I think it went all right. Good enough.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil.
Who you got next?
We have
Look at this
Eric,
Look at this ham-handed piece of shit.
Eric Lutz. Thank you so much for your patronage, and I hope he listens.
Your Patreon.
I hope that he listens to it, because I used to play with Philip and Evan, and Phil was like, "Hey, like," I was like, he was the first one to do the level 2, and he was like, "Well, what do I get for it?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know. What do you want or whatever?" And he was like, "I don't know, just just work in my old character from like when we played." And I was like, okay. And I can't remember. Damien was the name of this rogue. I think he was an elf, and he did these really awful compulsive things. He was the same character that would help me like burn villages, like help my character burn villages down and
Nice.
stuff. He got this wish granting stone from the DM Joe, the sloppy bear, and he had one wish with it, and Phil used his one wish to work for spider powers. He got Spider-Man powers for like a day, and then he blew himself up and his legs went off. That was a good time, Phil. I think Eric was there for that too. He'll have to get back to me, but Eric played a ranger as well. So these two are really good guys for knowing what's up in D&D, and I was hoping to pull some of their influence.
Alright.
Damien could be your dad. That'd be kind of fun for Drothnor's dad.
We can do that.
Yeah. Eric
And he's just like
Lutz.
super ashamed of me. Like,
Yeah, that'd be way more fun. Eric Lutz, thank you so much for your patron as well.
Giving that loot.
That Lutz.
There you go.
Okay. I guess this is what we're gonna end roll call on. If that's what we're gonna keep the name, I haven't come up with a good
We'll
one.
read your name every month. I don't give a fuck.
What if we don't have any new people by next week and we just reread
Just
yours,
keep-
just a do-over?
Just keep riffing them.
These guys are 3 good guys for it, though. Again, thank you so much for listening. You can get to our Patreon at patreon.com/metamikey. Do you get it? Do you get it? Don't say it out loud if you do get it. But do you get it?
Metamikey.
Metamikey.
Metamucil.
That's pretty good. Metabolism, Mikey? That's what it means. No. Metamucil? I like that better.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Mitochondria.
Meta-
Thanks everyone for listening. We will see you next week with another episode of The Angel and the Vengeful Sea.
God, can you talk?
No.